Okay, now we're back. Here's the document we're working with. Now I've moved this up to what is chapter 33. Now this may be the trickiest thing you can do. You need not do it. Okay, if you feel uncomfortable, don't worry about it. You can manually put the numbers in. When I say manually put the numbers in, I'm meaning the paragraph numbers. If you put them in by code, they will change automatically. Okay, but here's how you do that. Now this you can see I've already is in the heading 1 style. Okay, so you go to here, multi-level list, and you can see when I open that the down arrow, it has a bunch of things that say heading 1. Okay, these are pre-assigned codes for heading 1, and you can pick whichever one you want. And I'm going to pick this one. Okay, now you can see what's happened here is this is actually, why is this an IV of 4? That's because this is the 4th paragraph I've put in heading 1 code. Okay, so if I go up to the prior paragraph, again, this is, let's get that all set up. See how easy that is. And then I do this, style, heading 1. Now that's 4. Okay, and the one I had originally has now changed to 5, which is kind of the point. It'll change. And you say, I don't want that Roman 5. I understand. I don't want it either. So here's what you need to do. Again, this is very complicated stuff. So if you don't want to do it, that's fine. Okay, what you want to do is simply this. You want to change the formatting for the number. And you do that by highlighting the number. You can see the number and this. That means there's a tab in your coding, and then that's the number you typed in. So you hit the right button, you hit adjust list indents. Okay, here you have it. This defines what heading 1 will look like, and it gives you all of these options. So the option I want is to put a number. Arabic number, okay? And I want it to be, and I can change the font, any number of things, but this will be attached. As you can see, this is attached to heading 1. That's the connection, okay? And I don't want anything after it, nothing after it. And I want it to be centered and aligned at 0, okay? And I can modify these, okay? Now, you say 5.33. The 33 is the text. So if I said the morning dew or something, that's my chapter title, here's how it would look. Let me just show you. Okay. In that context, let's say I would say tab character, boom. This is how my chapters look, okay, because I put that tab character in, but that looks kind of silly. So let me just change that. Again, this is the space. Boom. If I wanted it, I could make that my heading style. Okay, so if I go up, again, the 32 there is typed in. You see there's a space that's the space I put in the code. The evening, go up. Okay. Boom. That's okay. So if you wanted to put chapter names in, that's fine. But if you only want chapter numbers, this is a coded number. That's fine too. I'm not going to get into it's complicated. I'm not going to get into how you do it, but you could see by hitting the right button, highlighting that, and go to adjust list indents. You can get rid of that space. You can put a tab in. You can do whatever you want with it. Okay. Okay. Now you say, how does that impact the document? Well, let's go down to where I put. You see, there's the first paragraph. There's number 1. Okay. Now I still have that space, which I don't want, but I'll take, we'll take care of that later. So if I just move down, you'll see number 2. That's a code, and that's not a code. Okay. And why does this matter? Well, Lord, if I do this, what if I do this? Let's do this. And what's this too? Okay, that's what you want to look at. Heading 1, boom. That number changed automatically. That's why if you add a chapter, all of a sudden you don't have to worry about redoing all the chapter numbers. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do here, there's 3, which was a coded one. And this will be, what I'm doing now is I'm searching for number 4. And we'll make that change, and that there's 4, boom, that's coded. So again, style, first paragraph, the number, style. Well, here's how I would do it at the end of the day. I would take it, I would put the heading 1, boom. Now and then I would get rid of this, boom. That is perhaps the most complicated thing in this whole package is what I just did. So that's all I'm going to do for now. And then we'll see what happens next.